Hey everybody, Logan here. Today we're talking about the Wii U. Why? Because just like the 3DS, the Wii U eShop has closed. So unlike the 3DS, I'm not really going to talk about the games spiking in price because it will happen. These physical games will spike in price. But today we're going to talk about 5 games, only 5, that should be remastered or deluxeified, because that's what they've done. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Pikmin, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. They just add the Deluxe on that and bring them from the Wii U over to the Switch. So let's say these are 5 games, 5 Wii U games that deserve that deluxe treatment for the Switch. Hey, or even the Switch 2, the Super Nintendo Switch, the Switchy Switch, whatever they're going to call it. But hey, these are 5 Wii U games that deserve that deluxe treatment. Okay, so we're going to start backwards. Before, in the 3DS one, I went forward in the alphabet. Now I decided I'm going to go backwards in the alphabet. Why I felt the need to tell you guys that, you probably don't care, but I felt like doing it. So the first one is actually one of the best that we haven't seen, and that is still currently locked to the Wii U, and that's Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now this one hasn't been re-released in any other form besides, if I'm not mistaken, was it on the 3DS? I don't have it. I can't remember. Was that Xenoblade Chronicles the first one from the Wii? That's the one I think it was. But this one is locked here on the Wii U. So, my opinion, if you're asking me, this definitely is one that needs to come to the Wii U with all the Xenoblade love. The Switch. I said Wii U. With all the Xenoblade Chronicles love that the Switch has been getting, why don't we get this? Why don't we get Xenoblade Chronicles X? So we can have all of them. Just bring them all to the Switch. So yeah, that'll be a cool one to have. This one, I got really late in the life and never played it. So I think I might have popped it in, booted it up, but I never played this one. By the time I got this, I think I already had the Xenoblade on the Switch. So that should tell you something here. That's why I know I would play it if I had it on the Switch. So that's why this is on the list. Next is, I actually have 2 kind of controversial games on this list. But it might be controversial, but it might not, because a lot of you might agree with me that it would probably be better without the stupid gamepad controls. Because here is my Wii U. We all know this gamepad and how infamous this sucker was. So, I just turned on the Wii U. It's loud over there. But the game is Star Fox Zero. Now, I actually have 8 copies of this. 8 copies. 7 of them in box, 1 by itself. I bet you're asking, why? I did a thing where Five Below had these at one point for $5 a piece. And I went to every Five Below I could find and bought them all. And then I remember one time going into one and the lady asked me, she's like, are you a reseller or you? I was like, no, I'm just buying them just because I can. It's like, what? I was like, pardon the language, for shits and giggles. And she just laughed, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to get as many as I can, and I'm just going to put them in my collection, put them on the shelf, and just leave them there. I have 8. 8 altogether, 7 in box. With that being said, we haven't had a Star Fox game since then. If you want to count Star Fox 2 that was re-released on the Super Nintendo Classic, Mini, whatever you want to call it, we did get that. But this really would benefit from coming to the Switch with proper controls, taking away that gamepad. Ooh. Yeah, you may not even be seeing that mechanic of shooting, moving with the gamepad. It really sucked. Some people liked it. I didn't. I remember when I first got it, I was like, is this the only way? Yeah, it kind of was. When you got to use regular controls, that was cool, but once it went to the flight controls on the gamepad, I was like, nope, I'm not playing this. I love Star Fox, but I went, nope, I'm not playing this. So Star Fox Zero could definitely use a good Deluxe. We should get Star Fox Zero Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. And what the heck, throw in Star Fox Guard for free on the card. Do that. So that could be a definitely good choice for a deluxeified version. Next, the next two games they almost speak for themselves. And yeah, we should have gotten a collection with the two games. We'll go with one and then we'll go with the other. First one is Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Not my favorite Legend of Zelda game. I know a lot of people that are. Nick Duel, Click to Enlarge. He's on our Ready to Start podcast. Check out that podcast. Yeah, go ahead. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button to share this video. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know when we're filming and going live with those episodes. Okay, enough self-promotion. Let's continue. This is known as probably the first most controversial Zelda game, not because of its content, because of the art style. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people didn't. I was in the camp that wanted a more realistic Legend of Zelda like they had originally showed us. I think it was Space World back in 95, 96. I want to say it was 95. And then we got this. No, wait. 2000, 2001. I'm thinking of the Nintendo 64 one. I'm sorry. And then we got this. I was rather upset, but when it came to the Wii U, I was kind of happy. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I still couldn't. Still couldn't. So that tells you how I feel about it. But hey, it's okay to not like a specific game. It's not bad. It just wasn't my type of Zelda game. So that's one thing, but I think it definitely deserves to be on the Switch as Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD Deluxe. Wow, that title. And the next one, I'm sure you guys will agree, another Legend of Zelda game, which is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD Deluxe. That's what it should be, Deluxe. And this without a doubt. I like this one. This is one that I originally played on the Wii. Then when they brought it to or was it on the GameCube? I remember playing both versions. I never finished it though. It was one of those games. I had it on the Wii. I know why I had it on the Wii, because I couldn't get through the motion controls. That was one thing that really bothered me, was having to aim and wiggle waggle and all that while I was playing an RPG. And yes, it is an action RPG, but still. Then once I got it on the Wii U, I was like, all right. I remember I got halfway through the game, and I don't remember why. Maybe just because it was on the Wii U, and I almost never touched my Wii U. There was probably something else that came out that took my attention. But I have this one with the Amiibo. The Amiibo, I have the box up on the shelf up there, but I do have the Amiibo, which I have been using on my current playthrough of Breath of the Wild, because I'm trying to finally beat that one right before we get Tears of the Kingdom, and I am really looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. And if you know, you kind of watched the stream the other night, go watch that live stream that I did covering it, the reaction with myself and Nick as well. And yeah, I want to beat that before, so let's give this one a Deluxe too. And finally, the most controversial game on this list. Dun dun dun. And I do have the big box version, but here, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Yeah, you know what? I like this better than Mario Party. And what? Yes, I do. What are you gonna do? Slap? Okay, calm down. It was him. It was his fault. This guy. He has the green spike shell. He's gonna throw it at me for saying Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Okay. My wife and I are huge Animal Crossing fans. I got her into it. I played New Leaf. Got her a 3DS. Got her this game. She just obsessed with it. She has 1,000+ hours in New Horizons. She has I'm going to tell you this. We have a room full of Animal Crossing stuff. She calls it our Animal Crossing room. One of the reasons we bought this house, because the room was shaped like a room from Animal Crossing. If you know, you know. But hey. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival Deluxe. Deluxe. All right. You guys can hit the thumbs up and then just say slap. And it'll be a virtual slap in the comments. Just type slap if you think this is probably the most ridiculous choice. And I'm okay with that. But I would love to see this one. I would love to see this one. Slap. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. So those are my 5 games that I chose. Can we really call that? That's 2. No, I would still call it 1 just because I think Guard is not. I don't really care. Put it on the cart. So, for the love of the Wii U, I have a few games digitally. I don't know if you guys can see. Some Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance. So, I really enjoyed the Wii U for the short time that I actually did play it. Don't know if you guys can really see that. That camera doesn't pick up that screen too well. But I thought the Wii U was a great system. Too bad it just had to compete with the Xbox 360 and then later the Xbox One, PS3 and PS4. It just fell in that weird era where it was outperformed. People did not understand what the Wii U was. They thought it was an addition. They didn't know it was an add-on. It was just poor marketing, and maybe it was just the precursor to what became the Switch. We'll call it that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Tell me what Wii U games you think should get a deluxe version down in the comments below. And then maybe we'll talk about that in a future live stream. In my random live stream days, we'll talk about the Wii U and the 3DS after. We'll do that after my MegaCon weekend. How about that? But again, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we do go live for Ready to Start podcast, because our next episode 3, which will be April 6th, will feature the huge guest of RGT85. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.